Excuse me, has he eaten?
Pretty fast worker. I guess that's something we have in common.
That's something else you have in common.
Well, Gary Tucker, you...
She put a curse on us.
And I'm the one that got put in the home?
I know it's unbelievable, but we fired her. She put a curse on us, so we had to hire her back. Now, if we can just keep her happy, maybe she'll leave us alone.
You really are afraid of her, aren't you?
Mama, it's unbelievable.
To leave, and you didn't take it. And now I have to kill you. I'm probably doing you a favor. I mean, what kind of life are you having? What, you hang around sewers, you eat garbage? That's not living, honey. To each other?
I'm not going to say one word to her unless she apologizes. That's the only reason I came over here.
Aunt Angela, please. We're talking about family here. Won't you try to work it out? Do it for your favorite niece.
What's your cousin Graziella got to do with this?
Miami sordid sex scene. Who's to blame?
That's her. She's the one.
Oh, no, this isn't about Blanche. And now that I'm associate producer of Wake Up Miami, I have to come up with topical show ideas for Sweeps Week. I need something that'll give us really big ratings.
You are kidding.
I'm afraid not. He's a damn fine doctor, too. I wish I were half the doctor he is. By the way, I'll be performing your surgery tomorrow.
A trip to the hospital is the best thing for you.
You think I'm stupid? This scam has Shady Pines written all over it.
Ma, be serious.
Come on, we're all adults here. I see the way you've been eyeing my bedroom. Wouldn't a wet bar go great where the old lady is?
Ma, that's ridiculous. Why would I take...
Get her down to the pharmacy and give it to Bill.
Oh, Blanche, you're not going to send that letter. I mean, that's so cold. Don't you think you owe him a face-to-face explanation?
Good job, Dorothy. Cut off what little income I've got.
Blanche, instead of sending the letter, why don't you talk to him? I mean, get to know...
But I've been disrobing in front of Dr. Kagan for 3 years. Why would he ask you out when he's seen the promised land?
I really don't know. Too many squatters? Don't wait up.
Hold it right
It was a hot Minnesota summer, and he had put up one of those little stands on the sidewalk.
selling lemonade.
Insurance. And I bought a nickel policy on my red wagon. And right after that, my wagon was destroyed. Look what we were both about to do. We got on the ship. Most people never even leave shore.
You mean that?
Of course I do. You and I still have a lot of adventures left in us. So many things we haven't tried. Have you ever been to Space Mountain at Disney?
Nice try, Dorothy. Rose, you taste it.
Rose, don't! That tea was for my mommy.
You try to do right by your kid. Die for Clams Casino. What's your point?
I don't know.
I'm asking about Edna.
Edna?
Your wife. Oh, hey. I'm sorry. I guess I just can't take a hit.
There must be a support group for people like me.
We're sorry, Dorothy, but the bylaws clearly state that any derogatory remarks about the king are grounds for immediate expulsion.
Maybe you ought to join an organization that is a little less fanatical in its...
Blanche Devereaux, Rose Nyland.
Pleasure to meet you.
Sit down, sit down.
Well, Barbara, Dorothy tells us you're an author.
No, I'm just a writer. Malamud's an author.
I thought
Malamutes were chocolate cookies with marshmallows.
I should do what to myself? Hello?
Dorothy, is your mother all right?
Oh, fine. She does something wrong, suddenly she's my mother. Behave yourself. Hello, Mr. Weinstock.
My goodness, as I live and breathe.
Unfortunately.
You're little Dorothy Petrillo.
That's right.
You haven't changed a bit. Same gorgeous smile, pretty eyes, beautiful figure, long golden blonde hair.
You have cataracts, don't you, Mr. Weinstock?
Yes, Mr. President. Thank you. Goodbye. The president loved my letter. Oh, I've got to write this down in my diary right now. Oh.
I just figured out what I'm going to do for the talent contest. What's it?
What? You are not the kind of person I want as a friend. Why don't you go to the Mortimer Club by yourself?
I don't understand.
Let me spell it out for you. Go to hell.
Time step.
Fine. And. Oh, honey. Oh, all right, I'll go. For the sake of the act.
If you really want to do something for the sake of the act, have one of those two left feet made into a right one.
No, Rose, she's dropping off a manicotti with a file in it.
Oh, girls, we're going to get to see Mr. Burt Reynolds after all. I thought these beautiful tickets were all going to go to waste. So, which one of you isn't going? Well, I'm the one who won the tickets.
Yeah, well, my mom's the one who's on. Honey, now just think about it. Who would you rather live with, your sister or a goat?
Give me a minute.
Cousin Rose?
Cousin Sven! Oh, let me look at you. Boy, have you grown.
Now, come on, let's take your things inside.
You know, Dorothy, I just thought of something. Lorraine's family's going to be black, too, aren't they?
Yes, Rose. You know, you could probably make them feel welcome if you do your version of that dance that the Huxtables do, the beginning of the Cosby.
Sounds like you've already made up your mind.
I guess I have. Oh, but I feel awful about leaving you guys. I feel like I'm breaking up the Three Musketeers.
Honey, you go with your heart. We just want you to be happy.
I am happy. And I want you to be happy. That's where I want you to settle. Anything special you girls feel like doing today?
Would it be asking too much to see a movie?
Oh, no. We can go see Oliver and Company or Roger Rabbit.
Or Tequila Sunrise? I hear Mel Gibson takes his shirt off a lot.
You know, Jackie, I think you and I are going to get along just fine.
Well, you don't have to worry about people misspelling your last name all the time.
Is your last name difficult to spell?
Yes, but I'm getting better at it.
This must be our patient.
No, Jerry. It's the old paralyzed lady on the couch.
Doctor, I just don't understand. She was fine this morning.
Ladies,
You're a lovable man with a lot of lovable qualities, but I don't love you.
It's this clown thing, isn't it?
Of course it's our business. We're friends, we're roommates. I have no secrets from you. My whole life is an open book. Your whole life is an open blouse. Now I want you to start at the beginning and tell us everything.
Boo, Shrimp, you're up to speed. Go, Rose. Well, to begin with, I had an absolutely fantastic time. He's the same man, the man I love. And that's why I told him I'd go to Chicago with him.
It's like it is with you and Stan. You understand what I'm saying?
You're saying that in some ways Stan belongs in my life, and like your shoes, He may not be stylish, but he's familiar. He's comfortable.
And shiny on top. Don't forget shiny on top.
And I guess that's not...
Last night, I dreamt I ate a giant marshmallow, and when I woke up, my boyfriend was gone.
I don't get it.
It's not a joke.
Blanche, I take back everything I said about your moon theory. These men are relentless.
To act as a consultant on the show.
Sounds like it could be very interesting.
Oh, I doubt it. The only really interesting job on the show is being me. But I'll be glad to see what I can do. Come on, Rose, we better get going.
If you can do anything to help me, it would be really... Of course, Mel Bushman, old reliable, Mr. Backup. How long has it been, 3 years that the two of you have been insignificant others?
Yeah, guess it has been. You know, Mel and I have something really unique. We're like, I don't know, what do you call it? When two people get together when they need somebody, but don't move in a shot. Well, I do care about him. I just have some things I have to do.
But like what?
Oh, look, I'm trying to keep this relationship casual. If I go to that hospital, I'm in, and there's no getting out.
Don't be silly. All you have to do is follow the orange line down the middle of the hallways and lead right to the elevator. Well, that's great. Now I won't be able to refill the prescription till tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a holiday. Pharmacy's closed.
Maybe I have another bottle in my room.
I can't understand how you could forget to tell Rose about that accident.
Forgive me, my memory's not as good as it used to be. Nothing on me is as good as it used to be.
You know, she had me in her corner right up until the end. Hi, Ma. You want some tea?
Now I'm trying to fired. Rose, we just did that part, honey.
Sorry. I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Of course, we'll pay you for the rest of the week. Oh, Marguerite, I hope you understand.
I never been fired from any job.
We're really awfully sorry.
Well, you should be.
You may never get to hear my story.
Then I'm wrong. It isn't a no-win situation.
I was still in high school at the time, and I was having an affair with a very handsome exchange student named Jean-Pierre Fontainebleau.
I hate her.
Dorothy.
Ma, I just want to give him a call.
Pussycat, you're out of your league. There are some people you just can't help. It's like the good Lord said, you gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to...
Sing a song. Yes, it's me. We just have started, and before you know it, well, go ahead, finish your meals. Comes the time we have to say so long.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
It took a computer to come up with this? I'm Dorothy. These are my friends Blanche and Rose.
How do you do? How do you do?
Eddie, I hope you're not too terribly
Anything special you girls feel like doing today?
Would it be asking too much to see a movie?
Oh, no. We can go see Oliver and Company or Roger Rabbit.
Or Tequila Sunrise? I hear Mel Gibson takes his shirt off a lot.
You know, Jackie, I think you and I are gonna get along just fine. Well...
Ma, I'll go tell the nurse you're here.
That's a lovely chair.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'd give anything for an electric wheelchair. I just...
Could I come in? I felt so safe with you.
Listen, I felt safe with you when you were 3.
And you always used to smell from a Midnight in Paris perfume.
Better than this, huh?
It sure was nice.
It still is.
I didn't realize baby was such an inconvenience. I'm sorry. I'll call my relatives and see if somebody can take him off my hands.
him and the $100,000. Remember, Blanche, the pig is going to drop any day.
Rose, come back here, honey. I guess maybe I was a little bit too hasty.
You know, Dorothy, I think we're missing a whole box of slides. They must be in the suitcase in the closet.
Well, I'll take a look. Mom, where are you going?
I can't stand it anymore. Your life is supposed to flash before your eyes, but
I've learned to cope with just about anything.
You know, when I was in college, I taught school part-time at one of those schools for the blind. It is really amazing what they can accomplish.
Oh, I went to one of those schools for a little while. It's just a lot of talking and hand-holding. Never been so bored in my life. I think I'm just the kind of person that likes to get up.
Is that what this is all about? You think I put a curse on you?
Well, it's true. You got mad at us for firing you. That's why you reversed that love potion you gave me.
Honey, that wasn't love potion. That was Chanel number 5.
I'll just be baggage there.
I know a place where you need it.
Where?
Here. Rose, oh, stay with me, honey.
Blanche, that's very nice, but you're going to want to get on with your own life. I mean, you'll want to find a relationship.
I want my best.
I'm almost sure that I don't have to ask this, but you are aware that toilet water comes in a bottle.
Here. Oh, cat food.
Oh, Rose, have you been feeding those strays again?
I can't help it, Dorothy. I heard them howling and moaning all night. How do you ignore something like that?
I'm getting used to it.
Work.
Then you'll stay.
Not so fast. You're gonna have to make a few changes around here first.
What kind of changes?
Like you can't hang around me all the time. You need your space, I need mine. Okay?
Okay, Ma.
So maybe I'll stick around and look.
Psychiatrist means psych, for psycho.
It does not.
She's right. I'm not staying. No, I'm not crazy, but he's going to think I'm crazy, because why else would I be here? So I'm not staying. I'm leaving. No, take your hands off me. Don't touch me. You cannot make me. No, I'm not. Don't you in there and talk to a perfect stranger who thinks I'm crazy and reveal the entire...
Miami's 13th annual. Oh, that's right, ladies. This afternoon I'm going to get the scoop on man's best friend.
Oh, congratulations, honey. I know you're going to do a great job.
Oh, I just wish my mother and father were here to see this.
Because they'd be so proud of you.
No, because they saw it on television. Peter Marshall played this microbiologist on the Love Boat, and he was conducting sinister experiments on the Landers sisters.
My apologies, Rose. For a moment there, I didn't think it had been documented.
You know, what is happening between Sophia and Angela is not unlike an...
Marion.
Annie, what makes you think he's going to ask you to marry her in the women's rights movement? She single-handedly dragged her family into the 20th century by refusing to be thought of as property and demanding instead to marry a man she loved. To do so, she had to leave behind everything she'd ever known.
Does anyone around here ever go to bed?
I can't sleep, Ma. I can't work. I can't eat. All I can do is think about how I'm going to raise the rest of that $2,500.
I wish I had it, Pussycat.
Oh, I know, Ma. If you had it, you'd give it to me.
Don't put words in my mouth. I said I wish I had it.
Ma, will you knock it off?
Ma!
What? We've been washing glasses for 10 minutes. We finished 3.
So what's the rot? Which mostly meant trying to get my Salvador into a shirt with sleeves. Turn that thing off and get up from the couch. Mama will be here any minute, and you look like a bum.
So what's the problem? She already thinks I'm a bum.
Salvador,
Yeah.
Did you get me a present for Mother's Day? No, if he sees me sitting, he'll think I have arthritis.
Sophia?
Augustine?
You shrunk.
Ma, I love you. Could you fluff up my pillow a little, please?
What, I look like an orderly? Push the button, wake up a nurse. I'm just here for moral support.
No, I already got that from my roommate. Oh, she's gone. And I never thanked her. Until you moved to Miami, currently seeking work in the private sector. Voila! This is the resume of a potential hospital administrator.
Well, I don't know if I can pull it off, but I will.
No. Look out behind you. Hey, you gotta make your own fun around here.
Honey, what's making you so tense?
It's my job. It's all the pressure.
Honey, what's the big deal? You're just working for a consumer reporter. You're not actually on TV a sale.
Well, it is a big deal.
Now, you just settle down. You hear me? Settle down.
Ooh, don't make me do this, Dorothy. This ball feels like it weighs about 100 pounds.
Honey, I sympathize with you. I mean, anyone who has ever competed understands what you're going through. So listen, sweetheart, if you don't feel like bowling, you don't have to.
Oh, good.
You just hold on.
I can't believe you. Where do you get your nerve?
Ironically, from Uncle Lucas. Sophia!
Me? You come to me, a matriarch, the head of a family? To me, Blanche, family is everything. There's nothing higher than family. Family I will always without.
But it's true. It really is. I died and went to heaven. Well, it wasn't actually heaven proper. It was somewhere on the outskirts.
You died and went to a suburb of heaven?
No, it was an enormous train station. Like Grand Central, only cleaner. Did they have chores in Sicily?
Are you kidding? They invented chores in Sicily. Crossing the street without getting pregnant was a chore in Sicily.
Rose, you never mentioned Sicily.
I'm not going to buy you anything, and I'm going to tell your folks what you're doing, and then I'm going to call the school for bad girls, and they will come and pick you up and put you in a sack and take you away. And you will never eat ice cream or play jump rope again.
Afterglow.
So let's see if I've got this straight. You and this Max Weinstock were...
Getting it on.
Thank you.
If you're gonna write that down, make it 3 times a night. He'd like that.
If he does, tell him to come by my room.
Who can that be at this hour?
Maybe it's Blanche's day.
Oh, he better not show up here. I'll get it.
Hi, everyone. It's
Dish of Jell-O. I hate Jell-O. If God wanted the features suspended in midair, he would have filled them with helium. What? Beat it, Rose. I'm busy. What are you doing? It's Tuesday night. I'm cleaning out my purse.
Lying, vicious toad of a mother.
Is there a problem?
Oh, not at all. Happy as ever at Happiness House. Aw. Well, I guess we should be going.
Oh, not before I get a picture.
Oh, Rose.
Oh, come on, Dorothy. It's your prom picture. See, gee, ever since I was a little girl, when I first heard my parents whispering about the St. Olaf slasher. Slasher? Yes. Oh, he terrorized St. Olaf for months. In the dark of night, he'd sneak into an unsuspecting farmer's field and mercilessly slash his scarecrow to shreds.
He's back in the cave.
I could vomit just looking at you.
That must be Angelo. You two go out the back. He can't see you here. Okay. Go ahead. Go.
Angelo! Sophia! Make it fast, 10 words or less.
All right, but your curiosity is going to be so piqued you'll beg for more.
Just spit it out, Rose. When was it a man refused to sleep with you?
The time I was radioactive.
How about you, Sophia?
Well, there was that time when...
Property at the time.
Don't listen to Blanche.
All right, it was his bathtub, and we were blowing suds off of each other when she walked in.
Blanche, what is the point of this story?
Point? Oh, there's no point. I just like telling it.
Boy, it's really coming down out there.
I've never been through a... What are you talking about?
I never heard such a racket.
I thought you were making love.
No, I wasn't. No, it was a nightmare, an awful nightmare, just terrible.
Isn't it interesting how the sounds are the same for awful...
Oh, sorry, darling. I didn't mean to wake you.
Well, that's all right. I waited up for you.
I'm glad you did. I've been working on a new...
Living, he calls it, with free refreshments after.
Well, you've always known Miles was frugal.
He's more than frugal. He's frickin' frugal.
But Rose!
It's a Scandinavian term. Honest.
I kiss a woman the way I make love to a woman.
You said make love twice.
I know, it's my favorite. I'm not surprised you wanted to dump me tonight, Dorothy. The good ones always do. They always end up wanting more than just nights filled...
Relationship. And from the sparks of that conflict rise the flames of desire. Flames that ignite in an uncontrollable frenzy of lust, passion, and ecstasy. I'm sorry, where was I? Helen, it is for you, Devereaux.
5 seconds. Once again, here's Guy Corbin.
Thank you very much. Welcome back. It's time to spin the big money wheel on Grab That Dough. Spinners, mosey on down.
So when's Trudy coming?
A week after next. Which reminds me, I have to rush.
Where to?
Tennis lessons. I figure if she's going to be here, we ought to have a nice, quiet game.
Oh, that's sweet.
And a lot of...
Oh, her roommate, the human Slinky.
Shut up, Claxton.
Were there any other faces recognizable on those pictures?
You shut up too, Ed.
Stop wasting...
I'm doing this because I think it's the right thing to do. Because I'm a concerned citizen. And because I'd give my right arm to Landau. I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
First of all, don't think your problem is so unique. People do crazy things for love all the time. Let me tell you a little story. Picture this. Sicily, August. It goes wrong. I'm the first one to hear about it.
I'm sorry, Sophia. What seems to be the problem?
What, am I a doctor?
Why don't we start by taking your temperature, huh?
Temperature, he must have graduated at the top of his class.
Under your tongue.
Tell me,
Are you to go against everything she'd been taught?
You're doing beautifully, Rose.
He begged, and by her coffee break, she couldn't stand it anymore. So she pulled the plug, and he died. Well, she was racked with guilt that night. Not only had she parked her car in a doctor's spot.
Here, taste these. I'm conducting a pizza challenge. One of these is mine, one is Mama you-know-whose. Taste them and tell me which you like better. If I'm right, this could be worth millions. My face could be in every freezer in America.
A, definitely.
Yep. Hey, without a doubt.
Mr. Sandman,
Yes?
$1 and free root canal work.
you're a dentist.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you $25,000 and free root canal work.
You're a dentist too.
No, but I really want this car.
Mail call. Me.
Look, I'm sorry, Uncle Angelo, we had a fight.
I know, and I want to go to bed, so you two kids, please make up.
Yeah, fine, we're made up.
Thank you. Good night, the sweet dreams.
More a cone shape than a beret.
Anyway, Jean-Pierre must have known about my reputation for playing the field because right from the very beginning he was convinced I couldn't be faithful. He would spy on me in my classes, he'd follow me home from school. Some nights he would even shinny up the oak tree outside my bedroom door.
Catharticism. Of course, I'm not the type to kiss and catharterize.
I tell you, I am still stunned. I mean, I just can't get over that Stan is gone forever. I'm finally free.
Really?
Oh, and I feel great. As a matter of fact, women usually do this in pairs.
Sophia, am I the only one who feels like ripping her clothes off and doing the hokey pokey?
No, Rose, I think they're just waiting for someone to get them started.
I hate to admit it, but you look good.
Well, wish me luck.
Stanley, why don't you come back here in about an hour?
Why?
It'll take me a while to get ready.
Oh, thank you, Dorothy.
Besides, I'll need someone to fasten my pearls. Oh, yeah.
Look, Rex and I have had lots of nice dates together. Maybe he's a little unpredictable, but that's what makes him so exciting. That and these.
I wish Miles was more unpredictable. I know where I'm going every night.
Oh, Sophia. Blanche, you're a slut. Oh, Sophia.
Well, I better go. Nuns don't keep well, and I was dressing like one.
Give me a break. I'll take my medicine later.
You know you're a lousy patient.
Now, what do you want from me? I'm sick.
I don't know that. You think I've been sitting here for 3 nights just to look at you? Believe me, you know oil paintings.
Blanche, you can't take all that luggage.
Well, Dorothy, I may run into a celebrity while I'm sunbathing on the beach. I only packed what I need to make me look my most devastating.
And I hope you packed a tight butt.
Oh, yes. Now, whose cab is this? Is this yours or mine?
Rose.
And do whatever Lars wanted. And Lars agreed, and it worked. I mean, it always works, so won't you give it a try, Blanche, please?
All right, I will, but not right now. I'm late for my date. Dorothy, I'm just going to grab those earrings. I'll see y'all later.
Oh, I better go see if I can help her.
Rose, listen, I'm going to ask a question that I know I'm...
And we were going to give you your wedding gift tomorrow, but since we won't see you, why don't you take it home with you tonight?
Oh, thank you.
Good night. Dorothy, are you crazy? We're going to lose a fortune on this wedding.
And you let her march out that door with your best piece of crystal.
Hello, police.
I lost it all. I'm sorry.
Mother, I am so ashamed of you.
I don't believe it.
Well, me neither. Frozen Island isn't the kind to squander.
You're not a grown woman. Just because the plumbing's in doesn't mean the house is ready to occupy.
I
think I know what you're getting at.
Good, because I really didn't make that up myself. I heard it on This Old House.
Well, I tried talking to my father, but he just went all
For minutes by herself out in the car. We're really going to have to be there for Ma.
Oh, Dorothy, Sophia's like my own mother. Until she feels better, I'm not going to think about anything else. My car! It's ruined!
It's just a little scratch. I could live with it.
What did you...
Theta, Holly. Now, I spent 3 afternoons with her this week, and she was lovely company each time. Last night, she even took me out to Antonio's.
Antonio's? But that's right down by my office. Why didn't you guys call?
Holly did call. She said, somebody said you weren't there.
But I was.
Oh, well, I guess it was just a mix-up. But the point...
Excuse me, Mrs. Zabornak?
Oh, my mother?
She's going to be fine. You can go...
Our cow during mating season.
Oh, I do love the rain so. It reminds me of my first kiss.
Your first kiss was in the rain.
No.
I'd love to, Barbara. Thank you.
Anything for a friend. Ciao.
Ciao.
And goodbye to you too, Barbara.
Dorothy, the masquerade ball is Friday night. You know how much it means to me. I'm counting on you to be the real end of my horse.
Rose.
Come true if you just believe. All you have to do is believe.
Oh, I do believe. I do believe in sluts. Ma, what's wrong?
Leap year? Full moon? Oh my God, the curse.
Hard way.
Kenny, come here. What's with this clown business? Couldn't you be a lawyer and just hang out with clowns?
Oh, I know it sounds a little odd, Mrs. Petrella, but right now I'm just burned out on law. Frankly, at this point, I think I can contribute more to the world in big red shoes and a spinning bow tie and carrying a little umbrella.
Well, I might. You want me to take a look?
Forget it.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you like that. I'm just a little uncomfortable here.
Helps if you stuff newspapers under the mattress.
Well, that's not what I meant. I was talking about being here at the shelter.
This is your first...
I don't know what happened. I came in, she was joking. This isn't working.
Dorothy? Dorothy? Where am I?
Sophia. Didn't know what to have for dinner. How about splitting a pepperoni pizza?
Sure, you buying?
Does a pepperoni swim upstream?
Did once. Let's go.
I'm afraid I don't understand, Sophia. They look up to you. They seek your advice. They...
Up at the animal shelter. Come on in, guys. Come on,
How long is your cousin Sven going to be staying here with us?
Oh, just a couple of days. On Saturday, he's flying back to St. Olaf to meet his fiancée.
Oh, she went on alone?
No, he's never met her. It's an arranged marriage. See, little Sven's father, we call him Big Sven.
Did you let me or one of the girls know?
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. She's the housekeeper, right?
Right.
But she's not supposed to lift a finger, right?
Right.
If anything needs to be done, you take care of it, right?
Right.
Where are you going, Ma?
To get a job as a housekeeper.
Ma, be serious now. Marguerite is dangerous.
He was really some character. Oh, look at us.
Oh, boy, your father sure looked stupid.
Stupid, Ma. This was one of your favorite pictures. Oh, Pop looks so proud.
The idiot's dressed like an organ grinder.
Yes, he is. Remember, we had no money.
Can't go out tonight. Look at me.
Dorothy, you look much worse than this. Remember that time you gave yourself a home perm, burnt your hair right down to the roots, and ended up looking like buckwheat?
I meant, Blanche, that I am sick. I can barely stand. God, Ma, you didn't tell me he was in a clown suit. Oh, yeah. Hey, how could you?
Sophia called me at rehearsal. I'll change. I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Is counsel for the demonstrators present?
Here, Your Honor.
Oh, God.
Rose, it's a beautiful blouse.
Oh, I hope it's all right. Dorothy said you'd like something crotchless. Well, I'm doing...
Ma thinks that Angela tried to steal her boyfriend.
And you don't?
Of course not.
Don't be so sure, Dorothy. Angela and Sophia are sisters. Sisters have a natural adversarial relationship.
That's because it's genetic. It has to do with the double helix of the DNA molecule.
Why?
It's true.
Quiet. This has been a big mistake. I thought Sophia was in the shower. Hand me my glasses. I'm blind as a bat without them.
Shut up, Max.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Rhonda.
It's Rose.
Sorry.
Oh, that's quite all right. There's a little poem my mom made up that might help you remember. It goes,
Hey, your name is Rose. I think I can handle that.
Oops.
How's that possible? Another man showed up?
What I mean is, I had never seen a man before. A man?
Ma, it's the 90s. You can call it what it is. Our monthly visitor.
No, The Curse of the Strega. It was a curse laid on you by Lena Passarelli, our village witch.
What village? I was born in Brooklyn.
Here's a news flash. Witches can fly.
Why did...
Okay, listen up. I've got man trouble, and I need advice from someone with experience.
I'll be happy to
I
help.
hear you're a tramp, Rose.
Mama was right. Word gets around fast.
You know, I've been dating this guy for a couple of days, and I really like him. Don't you think we ought to wait till Sophia gets back home? Maybe she'd like to help, give her something to do.
Now, you know she's always exhausted when she gets back from the market. I mean, the first thing she does is go to take a nap before dinner.
Well, then we'll just do it right now. Come on.
Okay.
Thing today, Dorothy. I was called into work early, so I asked Sophia to go for it.
You let Ma leave the house with $3,000 of our money?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong? Odds are she'd probably come back with a handful of magic beans.
Dorothy, just relax. Your mother is a responsible woman.
Mr. Terrific, I think that Lex Luthor and the Joker are harassing an old lady in the stairwell. Could you come in and melt them with your X-ray vision?
Mr. Terrific doesn't have X-ray vision.
Please, Rose, this is no time to point out his shortcomings.
No offense, my little Scrabble-holic, but there's more to life than a double word score.
Strange attitude coming from a woman who tried to choke me because I challenged the word flot.
Can you believe it? Tony Bennett. What that man does to me with his voice, your father couldn't accomplish with his hands.
I'll take tails.
Okay. Tails, you win.
I'll make it up to you, Dorothy, I promise. Listen, if there's ever a night where you can't sleep, I'll come to your room and sing Kumbaya.
Rose, I don't know what to say. Yes, I do.
Pour a shower cap over my bonnet.
Now, Ma, I'm going out tonight with Stan.
No.
Yes, Ma, I really am.
I believe you. I said no.
Ma, I've been seeing him secretly for months now, and we're getting...
I better be going, and if you decide to go ahead with it, I'll see you in Atlanta in a few days. Are you scared? Terrified?
I guess anybody would be.
I guess. Blanche?
So we're a family. We're a family stuck on a diner on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, but at least we're together.
Boy, I know I'm feeling better. My craving for cheesecake has returned.
That man was so nice to us. I wish there was something we could do for him.
Maybe there is. Why does it say here that you were in his house for 2 hours?
We were just talking.
Then why does it say the explosion was so great it shattered windows in the building next door?
Rose, that's an article about an earthquake in Guatemala.
Ma, get off the phone!
Mind your own business!
Guess what? I think this is Sophia.
That sock drawer is my business. Look, those times that Mom makes me crazy, I go into my room and have some pretend time, okay?
This is Rose Nyland signing off in a sad, sad situation.
Don't. Look, Mr. Hastings, when I made those recommendations, I never intended for you to fire Mr. Terrific. I mean, I was merely
Darcy, the guy is
suggesting
history. His day is over. People don't want that kind of show anymore.
But the public loves
Yeah,
him.
that's his story. The numbers say different.
I found him.
Great. You got 2 minutes till airtime.
I'm not going on.
They found a donor with the rare blood type he needed. Gee, you save a guy's life, all you get is apple juice and a cookie?
Dorothy? What did she say, honey? What did she say?
That if you are indeed my friend, you will forget about it too, and never bring the sordid subject up again.
I know, I'm going to give her a party.
You know, I actually feel sorry for Blanche. Don't you, Ma?
Who's Ma?
Looking for the cheap Jezebel who's ruining my Gerald's life.
Blanche, company!
Blanche Devereaux, I'm here to tell you to keep your hands off my baby. He's very special, and no one can take care of him the way I can.
Well, excuse me, but I haven't heard any...
Come in.
Bobby, here's those extra towels you asked for, hon.
Thanks, Blanche.
You're welcome.
Listen, Blanche, before I forget, I want to thank you for everything you've done the past few days.
You don't have to thank me for anything. Actually, I kind of enjoyed doing it. You remind me a lot of my son, Matthew, except he doesn't carry a gun.
I'm Mr. Fix-It. Here to please. No problem, too big or too small.
This is great. It's better than vaudeville.
Well, I'm all yours, ladies. Just lead me to the trouble. There's nothing I can't fix, except maybe this old noggin. That could use a little rewiring. Well, let's go.
Come on, so.
Airport, I was thinking about what you said, how much courage it took for you to say it. That's when I realized how much you must really love me. Oh, baby. Mama, you were right about Jeremy, too. I can do better. Just took someone who loved me to point it out.
Let's go tell the girls the good news. They're out in the kitchen having cheesecake.
Go time. Honey, now don't worry. Just lie down. Come on, get into bed. We'll start timing the contractions.
I think one's coming on. Oh, yikes!
Blanche, cut it out. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Ma, Becky is in late.
I would have expected my 3 best friends to understand, but I'm just not ready yet.
But Blanche, the doctor said you could do everything you did before.
That's all very well for him to say. The doctor's not me.
Blanche, what are you saying?
I've made a decision. Blanche Devereaux has given up sex.
Blanche, you got a call last night from something called the Maltese Falcon Club?
Oh, good. Remember, I was asked to select the activity for the museum staff's annual outing. Yesterday, I signed us up for a murder mystery weekend at the Queen of the Keys Hotel.
You mean the kind of thing where mock murders are...
You know, Rose, I'm really enjoying this. You and I having a quiet cup of coffee together.
You should get to keep Mr. Ha-Ha's kidney.
Guess who's back? That's right! And now it's time for the Mr. Ha-Ha birthday roundup. When I call your name...
You might be dying. You were the one who was sensitive and vulnerable.
Blanche is right. At the counseling center, I see cases like this all the time. When people lose loved ones, they sometimes do things they'd never normally do. Take Mrs. Pulaski. When her mother died, she divorced her husband, lost 30 pounds,
What happened?
She was fighting an oil rig fire in the Gulf of Mexico. She was 88.
Well, it's great that she was able to work right up to the end.
Sophia?
Dorothy, do you hear a dog howling?
Thanks for the flowers.
It was the least I could do.
I thought so too.
Oh, Stephen, I'm sorry. There's no excuse for my not being here, but the important thing is I'm back.
Blanche.
Wait, honey, let me finish. I know how much we care for each other. I know how good we are for each other, and let's...
After they get the approval number on your MasterCard.
Good night.
Oh, shut up.
Girls, come look at the tree. Oh, isn't it breathtaking?
Oh, it sure is.
And now it's always going to be there. And all because of Mrs. Claxton.
Yeah, you know, I guess you were right all along, Rose. Mrs. Claxton did have a reason for being here.
I can start by ruling out the obvious. Does Sophia have any friends who are, or ever have been, circus fire eaters?
No.
Would she like to meet some?
Dorothy, don't you worry now. We'll get to the bottom of this. Lord knows we've worked our way out of tight spots before.
Later, when the baby came, then I figured out that we had. You know, that was my only proof.
I waited till my wedding night. No. Yes.
And?
And it was a surprise.
Oh, Sophia, I have something to tell you.
Wait. Let me tell her. Sophia, we're out of business. I gambled the money away.
That's not true.
Well, I wish it wasn't. That's what happened. I'm sorry, Sophia.
I don't believe it. This is insane.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Girls, don't you just love our hotel?
Oh, it's so much nicer than those big chains. How did you find it, Blanche?
Well, it was in our price range, and it was near the beach, and it had the most men hanging out in the lobby.
I think we better go. We don't want to keep Bert waiting.
Wait a minute now.
Neither do Dorothy and I.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hello, Norman, darling. Are we still on for tonight? But you said we... But you promised...
Do you think it's too soon to put on the bloopers tape?
Just a tad.
So, the existentialist says to the psychiatrist, just because you don't see a parrot on my head...
You're kidding!
Hell no. Picture this.
Wow, Sophia, that was some story.
Yes, it was. Funny, touching, with a surprise twist ending. I wonder if it was true. God damn that stroke.
Ah, Dorothy, you're home.
Go by me. I'm in and out on my children's first names.
It's the 117th anniversary of the birth of Robert Frost.
I love him. Always nipping at your nose.
That was Jack Frost. Robert Frost is the guy who interviewed Richard Nixon on TV.
And to be frank, It sucks. I've missed you, Rose.
Oh, I've missed you too, Miles.
No, Rose. My name is now Samuel. Samuel Plankmaker.
Well, isn't it dangerous for you to be here? I mean, you might have been followed.
Not compatible.
You mean he's not good enough for you?
No, I
Blanche.
don't. No, I don't. I mean, if we were to stay together, eventually our differences would turn us against each other. And I care too much for him to let that happen.
You're lucky you have a choice. My marriage was arranged. I had no say in the matter.
You mean you didn't pick Pop?
He didn't pick me either.
I get it. Hello? Hi, Walter. How are you? Yeah, I feel like a caged animal in heat, too. Walter, you naughty boy. Keep on talking.
You who's exhausted. Maestro, how about something with a little octane?
Okay, little lady. All right, boys, take it away. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
I actually enjoyed the story about your imaginary childhood friend, David, who lived in the oven. I had an imaginary friend, but he'd never tell me his name. It was during spring planting.
Rose, do you mind? Gloria's only staying for a week. I'd like to talk to her before she leaves.
Fine, Cupcake. Thanks for asking.
Dorothy, I know you're in there.
No, just skip it. We're late. This is so stupid.
What's the big deal? I can go check.
No, there's no time. You're the one that's going to be embarrassed, not me. I'll be waiting in the car.
Boy, he makes Wallace Beery look like Adolphe Menjou.
Has been a long time.
Hey, you make it sound like it's the only smart thing I ever did. I'll have you know I've done a lot of smart things over the years. Remember?
You wouldn't even budge for Julio Iglesias.
I know, Grief. It takes time.
Please, Rose. Listen, if you're Irish, you have a wake. You eat, you cry, you drink, you vomit, and you're done. If you're Jewish, you cry, you sit, you eat for 7 days, you put on 10 pounds, and it's over.
What's with the sardines?
Ma, how are we going to get rid of all of this?
Don't worry, tomorrow we're getting 5 cases of pickled onions.
Boy, life sure has a way of throwing you curveballs. When I was younger, I never would have imagined that I'd be worrying about money at this.
I was married to Stan Lee for 38 years. And for approximately 39 of those years, he cheated on me.
I told a little lie because it's going to take her some time to get used to the idea of you and me.
Yeah, well, I'm going to need a little time to get used to it, too. Look,
I'm sorry for crying.
Me too!
But how can you thank someone who's taken you from crayons to perfume?
Over and snuggle up against him in bed.
I never went to bed with Alvin. The thought never crossed my mind, which is odd because I've always wondered about that myth.
There's a myth about people named Alvin?
The myth about black... Remember half these photos. I don't remember Brooklyn. I don't even remember you going off to your senior prom.
Ma, I never went to my senior prom.
Actually, I did remember that, but why should I be the only one here to feel like crap?
Dorothy, I don't
you'll recognize her without its leather apron, but this is Errol.
Rose has taught me...
It's not important.
No, wait, no, I can do this. Rose has taught me...
Let it go.
I need some time with this. Anyway, because of them, I feel that I'm ready to love you. A square knot. Rose taught me...
On the committee is female. Who are you going to sleep with?
Are you insinuating that I cannot win it on merit alone? All women?
So, where are you going all dressed up?
Raymond invited me.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I couldn't help noticing. How do you make your eyes twirl around like that?
It's not hard. I just try to think of two things at once.
Well, it's very attractive. Have you always been able to do it?
No.
Dorothy?
Have we met?
Not yet. I'm here because of your ad in the paper. Willing to do anything, $8 an hour, no job too big or small.
Yes, yes, of course. Please come in. I'm sorry, I didn't expect people to actually come here. I just...
Churches, and then a separate Protestant heaven with people and cows and horses. And then a Jewish heaven with libraries and furriers.
You're starting to annoy me. You shouldn't annoy a sick person.
Oh, Sophia, I'm sorry.
And now to see you and Stan so happy after all of these years, it does an old man's heart good. And so does that.
Uncle Angelo,
I'm so glad I disobeyed the doctor's orders.
संग पिल्लूगे मुझे सपनी संग पिल्लूगे मुझे सपनी संग पिल्लूगे मुझे सपनी संग पिल्लूगे मुझे सपनी संग पिल्लूगे तुझे सखी संग पिल्लूगे तुझे सखी संग पिल्लूगे तुझे सखी आता देण्याचा नंबर लवकर पत्रेच्या झाली सुरू लवकर भास्करा झाली सुरू सांग पिल्लू